it has free coffee.
Yeah.
And it's also like extremely energy intensive. So I'm often drinking a lot of coffee, and now I think it has caused me problems. Hooray. All right, we are going Paratrooper versus Space Cow. Reminder that the team on the left with Space Cow is our current winner. So if they win this straight up, it's over. And our team on the right is the team coming from the losers bracket, Paratrooper, and they will need to win 2 sets to come up through this.
Oh, do we have prize money for this? I just realized, I don't think we talked about that at all.
I don't think we talked about that at all either. That might be something to consider. Well, it's not something we're going to figure out right now on stream, but we'll keep you posted, everybody. It's hard to do when you've got a team of 3 on how we're going to divvy that up and all that good stuff. So, I mean, it also is a bit of a meme tournament, and I think everyone's, we're all just having a good time. Who's doing this for the money? Seriously. Yeah. Also, we're stocking up for season 5, so make the delicious prize.
Yeah, that's true. Mac says no, so I think we take him at his word on that.
Okay. Sure. Blame if you're mad about it, blame Mac. Okay. All right.
Perfect.
So on to 1-2. I'm yet to see a shrine, but holy crap, the build differences between these 2 racers. Okay, there's the Obsidian Rapier, and the Ring of Pain is presumably in that crate that Paratroopa sees. So, and there's our shrine. It is a blood shrine. Yeah. I can't imagine. I wonder if we're gonna see a farming the health up and going for the.
I think that's what you do. Yeah,
you gotta get the safety. Go for the safety, guys.
First of all, you don't want to be running blood bow, right?
Yes, especially when you're leaving an Obsidian Rapier on the ground.
Clearly a bad option. Yeah. So just run it until you get your 1 heal, and then get your.
Yeah,
crown.
You got the grenades. You can get your crown. You're good to go. It's gonna get the extra kill here on the Leprechaun as well. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, this is our first spotting of Steak, so we should probably throw some Hey Guys out.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Steak? Hey, guys. So one thing I'm gonna just disagree with Paratroopa's play a little there was his use of, he killed all the enemies before taking that shrine. If you're thinking a little bit ahead there, you would want to wait you'd want to take the shrine immediately so that you can get all those kills quickly. Because now he's going to have to go find some enemies. Yeah. Oh, he's opting to just not.
Or he's just going to skip
He's
it.
just scooting.
Yeah.
Now the problem is he's planting himself on half a heart with a blood drum and a blood shovel. That's spooky. That's be a nice easy fight. Or, okay, goes for the pain. Decides to keep the bombs. I don't hate that. I mean, that's a pretty safe fight when you've got the Ring of Pain and the warning, Obsidian.
Actually, I think Pain probably makes most of the opening safe, right?
I believe maybe. I don't know.
I don't know,
but
I say things like that in the hopes that somebody in chat will correct me.
Someone in chat probably does know. That's how I spend most of my time commentating. It's just waiting to be corrected. That's how I make my living. So that's how it goes.
I've got to imagine that has to be one of the more annoying things about if one is a full-time streamer or something. Just how many know-it-alls are coming in, and I know, because I was one of those people who bothered people like that for a long time.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you pick your sort of stream policy for. If you want to, if I'm playing blind game, you're literally Satan if you're coming in here and saying you should do this, you should do this.
Lana and so on.
Yeah, and that's
although I suspect that you would have been secretly grateful for people coming in.
Okay, you said it, so I'll agree. There was one that I think it was the firework in the face of the frickin' statue that someone said in chat, and it was hours I was trying to figure out what the crap to do.
Right.
And I think someone spoiled it, and I was, secretly grateful.
It's okay. Yep.
Okay, we've got a Shrine of War touch there. Did Paratroopa get the Shrine of War? He has yet to? No. Wait.
What?
Did Paratroopa get the Shrine of War? Now, there was the Shriner already touched, so this would be Shrine number 4, in fact.
He doesn't have a helm, so probably not.
Shrine number 3. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so he's getting it now. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have a helm. 2-3 at 2
What?
times speed.
Know it all people, Crow?
Oh, really? In FTL? Crow's been streaming a lot of FTL lately.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get those for sure. With roguelikes, it can be excusable because roguelikes, the fun of the game isn't necessarily just learning the mechanics. It's more the actual like execution. Generally, sometimes it can be. So for me, like if I'm playing Isaac or if I'm playing Necrodancer or Nuclear Throne, I don't mind if somebody's like, oh, this is a better thing to do. Where I get mad is where they're like, you're an actual idiot for doing the thing you did.
Sure.
Is where I get more mad. But
Yeah. I think it's a thing of degrees and frequency, right?
Yeah, that's true. If everyone's
Like,
doing it all the
there's-
time, it's literally the worst.
There's this guy in the Isaac community who's been around forever, and I won't name names, but like
I know
just,
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. It's just like, come on, let somebody be wrong, man.
Righty. So the race is going pretty well. We're on 3-1. We're both pretty much tied here. I think also both
Peace.
racers have 3 shrines. Where was Peace? Oh, it's down
Space
at the bottom.
Cow just saw it. Yeah. But
Neither
you gotta
touched it.
like.
Yeah, you gotta find
Yeah.
another weapon if you can. You do not want to go down. Although I guess with that, the ring. Oh no, there's a broadsword. So grab that broadsword, go back down, take Peace. Oh god.
I suspect that was a
Teleporting
scouting
all
thing,
those
'cause
red
Space
bats.
Cow.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Paratroopa. That sucks. It's like it's good to get them out of your face, but you know those red bats are going to be waiting
Right,
for
they're
you
somewhere else. Yeah, yeah. That is a funny thing with Dove Charm. Like when you were doing the warm-up races, or like the warm-up run for this, like I remember you had one Zone 3 where it was like
Oh,
stuff
God,
just
yes.
kept getting teleported, and then you look in the boss room and it's just like, oh
packed.
god, like,
It's just
yeah.
packed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one Zone 3, I totally remember exactly what you're saying. It just was
Yeah.
complete mess. I can't believe I had like 12 cookies and I ate all but 2 or something like that. Somehow survived, and then I just died in Zone 4 for some reason. I don't remember. It's good times. All right, so we've got 4 touches for both of our racers right now, about to move into Zone 4, so they're in good shape. They can skip one of the upcoming shrines.
pretty close race too.
Yeah, it's really, really close.
These guys are going at a solid clip, and did Space Cow hit? Oh yeah, Space Cow definitely
Space
hit
Cow did
Peace, although
hit
I don't know
a
what,
little bit slow on this getting
Yeah.
to 3-3 though. They were both
Yeah.
on 3-2 at the same time, but 3-3 I think was a little quick here for Paratroopa. He seems to be pushing
Yeah,
his
I think
advantage
Space
now.
Cow was first to it actually.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, I just remember seeing the piece on Space Cow's side.
Oh,
Before
he
seeing
saw
on
it
Paris.
first. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That could
yeah.
be then. Taking that. Yeah, I like the pickup of the ham there. I think that's a smart choice. Unlike a lot of the other races we've seen already today, there is not a lot of health. I mean, you got the armor. Well, at least the armor for Paratroopa. Space Cow does not have very good armor right now. Freeze is a nice pickup. Oh, what? I just noticed the weird button combos for Space Cow. Oh, maybe.
EQ I think it's like a numpad, right?
Well, yeah, he's using the numpad for one side of his multi-presses, and he's using E and Q for
Yeah.
the other side. Does he have, like...
I would guess it's for one hand is WASD and one probably his arrow keys are on his number pad.
that could be. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's 7 and 9. Yep.
Right. That makes sense.
It's definitely it.
That's very interesting. Yeah, thanks to that luck charm there for Space Cow, because that red back closet was scary otherwise. We'll remind you there was a war in a Shrine of War in Zone 2, so we're seeing the strong versions of each of the enemies in this race, and that does not stop for the entire run. Now we've got a rifle in a vault. Probably not going to take that. Obsidian Rapier is pretty dang good. And the shrine is Shrine of Sacrifice. So, I mean, oh, this is going to be a
Close
pain
to
in
the
the
boss
neck.
room at least.
Oh, that counts. Okay. Paratroopa, what are you doing?
You had to under.
He was like, oh, I'll kill the pixie next to this Shrine of Risk. Or
Yeah.
Shrine of Sacrifice, and then he bombs the Shrine of Sacrifice, so now he has to take the Shrine in Zone 5. So he has to be really careful, whereas if Space Cow takes this Shrine appropriately here, then he can skip. But I wonder, maybe that's the Shrine to skip. Like, maybe that was actually positive.
Right. I mean, because that's what, who was it was trying to do that? Was it Jack? No. Somebody just tried to do that, skipping Sacrifice.
Yeah, that did just happen. I don't think it
2
was
races
Jack, but
ago.
I'm not sure. But this is actually taking Space Cow 19 years. What is he doing? He's trying to keep
Yeah,
everything
I
alive.
Don't
Meanwhile,
have any
Paratroopa,
idea.
who just needs to get another shrine, it just
Well,
needs
maybe.
to be in Zone 5. I don't think this is going to be worth it. Like, oh my god, this is taking forever. Oh, please. No, the Harpies are
And
like...
then missed Harpy. Yeah,
Okay, it
the
looks like
Harpies
he's-
are the, okay.
my god.
And
That
there's
bomber,
a
too.
bomber,
Okay, I don't think he
yeah.
bombed it, but this is the longest 4-3 of all time. And it's Rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And
it
he's
goes
dead.
down! Because, of course, Nightmares, when you leave them alive, things get real funky real fast.
Yeah.
So Paratroopa just needs to somehow, or make sure he doesn't somehow drop down that trapdoor or something.
Yeah.
Those evil eyes with the dove.
I love when things get like
It's
and
so silly.
spirits like
Yeah.
whites getting teleported to
just
them
take
and then
it.
just like
Just
flying
take it and
across
go.
the room.
What are you wasting time
Yeah, I
on?
don't know what he's like. If he wants to check the shop for some regen, maybe. But,
Oh, he's just gonna cause himself problems.
but it's just getting worse. Yeah.
Like, get out of Zone 5 when you can. Beware of scatter traps. He's already had that experience earlier. And it
Oh
was
god,
funny.
that was hilarious.
Oh, it was amazing. Well,
I
darkness
just look
scatter
over and
makes
it's just
sense.
everywhere.
I know. Yeah, Spooty saw it before me. Oh my god, that was too funny.
Is he like is?
What
Wait.
is Paratroopa doing? I mean,
Does he
there's
think
health
that he
regen there.
activated it?
Maybe he's looking for bombs. He's only got 2. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there's bombs. Okay, he found bombs. So
And cookies.
Could be
All
worth.
right, that's probably worth it then.
yeah, I mean, he's got
It
the.
was just a very roundabout way of looking
Yeah.
for these things.
Yeah. Okay. I will admit when I'm wrong. That was a good move. Oh god, the dove token though. Sometimes the dove token is just not good. Oh,
It's always fun though.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a great item, and it's a lot of people have said it's their favorite familiars. I thought
Oh, yeah, I
immediately
think
it was
it's
going to
mine,
be
too.
Rat. Just when I first started playing with the familiars.
Yeah, rat is just so wonky.
But Rat is wonky, and people don't like it so much. Space Cow going down again, Zone 1. All right, here you go.
yeah.
Okay, is he going to touch it? He did. All right. On to 5-3. He's
You
got rhythm.
really had to think about it though.
Yeah, don't not do it. Okay, there might be a trapdoor. I'd check. Honestly, Zone 5, the more time you spend in it, the worse it is. So just get out when you can.
I don't mind not checking those because they are kind of unsafe.
Well, he's got freeze. I mean, with the freeze,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to use freeze on Dead Ringer. I would be comfortable jumping in there and just freezing. But now he's already cleared the mini boss, so it's fine. Just zipping away everything with the Dove Charm. I thought,
It's
for
so
me, it was
fun.
that
It's
the
so
Dove Charm
wacky.
would be unfun because it just like everything just kind of disappears. But it's not. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Especially with the evil eyes, because you actually see their sprite like zip
Right.
across
They're
the
like
level.
it's like
so
weirdly
goofy.
animated.
Yeah, it's so
and with
goofy.
the spirits
Now, what
because
would
they
have
just
been?
snap right to you.
Imagine the Dove Charm teleporting the bells.
Oh god. Yeah.
That'd have been fun.
Wasn't that a thing? I know it's a thing with the sarcophagi. And I
was
know
the
the bells
sarcophagi.
can be moved with earth.
I
Yeah.
don't think it did it with the bells. I actually,
That's a shame.
my first run with
It should've.
with the Dove, I teleported a sarcophagi and it literally teleported to the direct opposite corner.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think that
Paratroop-
was a
Sorry, go ahead.
goofy. Yeah, that should have been kept in. No, I want to
you
stick
liked
up for
that.
that bug.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not like seriously,
That
but like
is-
you know,
That
it's like a
wall
fun
of black
category of
skeletons. Did you see that? They were actually lined up
screw this.
4
Yeah, like
across.
4 in a row.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That reminds me of me and my friend and my other friend when we used to grief on Counter-Strike, and we would get the tactical shield, and then we would line up in a wall, and we would just crawl along with our wall of tactical shields, or we would make a tower. Yeah, those are good days, good times. Alrighty, well, it does. I don't want to call it early, but you know, looking good.
Looking like it.
Looking good for Paratroopa. This is the team that is coming from the losers bracket. So the next match will be Jack versus Goof. Paratroopa putting them off on the right foot here, though. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want this tournament to reach 6 hours long, this is the team you want to be rooting for.
If you want that, root for Team Risk right now. All right, GG.done. That's funny. I probably shouldn't say this, but in the race chat, Paratroopa did .gg instead of .done, which I kind of love.
Which Ink should probably add.
Sure. I actually love that. Oh, yeah. Mac even just said that.
Yeah, I think like Rat Charm, it's like, we're going to get used to it, and it's going to stop feeling surprising when it just like knocks back a Banshee 4 beats in a row.
Oh, it's so funny when they do that. Just bumping against it.
Right.
It's so good.
But it's so counterintuitive.
Oh, yeah, it's wonky. Because you got to just stand there. Like, you need a war drum or something. Or you just stand there.
I keep getting really confused watching this because, like, the person I'm watching just switches to Bard.
Trust me.
Like,
I'm having a hard time.
Wait a second.
I've been...
Yeah. No,
because I have to switch scenes before the scenes grab my replay stream.
Yeah.
It's awkward. Everything's awkward back here. Oh, God. Don't start.
Do they not wait for an R?
Oh, my God.
I don't even have Goof up.
Yeah, I have neither of them live.
And did they do a countdown?
The countdown is starting. I entered to stop it, and so did Mac.
All right, now I have them live.
Good stuff. All right, that's fine. We captured it before it got real hairy. We're fine. Okay, good to go.
Yeah, you know, we should have thought about this in like this team tournament format. I thought about it like briefly in the middle of the week, like, oh, this is gonna suck to like switch over racers between every single race.
It's not that bad thanks to Mac SG, to be totally honest. If I had to recap everybody, we probably just wouldn't have done this format. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, it would have been like a waste of time sitting for 10 minutes between everyone.
Yeah. Oh, God. Those were not the days. The bad old days. Seriously.
It's really, it's crazy kind of how like primitive we did things.
It's also crazy how primitive people still do things in other tournaments.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, good stuff. All right, well, this is actually a fantastic matchup here. Goof versus Jack. I love it. Goof has really, I have to say, has really improved as a racer to put himself in that upper tier. Because...
Totally.
Yeah,
it'll be fun to see what he does in the season.
He is certainly capable of taking down the Titans. Very much so.
You know, another person who... yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh,
another person who I'm really...
Jack gets trolled constantly. He can't push that barrel over because of the freeze. Because it's frozen. Sorry. Another person who...
Oh, yeah, who is, like, I think people are sleeping on a bit for Season 5 is Maya/Cypher.
Yeah.
Like, have you looked at, like, the speed leaderboards lately? It's
no.
like second. These are, like, top 5 in, like, everything right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's pretty exciting.
I've just been setting PBs in various categories, and it's like a lot of the boards are like...
Yeah, I saw your Eli post. Why isn't he picking up any shows? I've made that mistake.
I have not played Eli for like a year.
Yeah, that's fair. It's totally fair. I have made that mistake recently.
We had a glass shrine.
Yep. So a glass shrine for both racers. So the one shrine's been touched going into zone 2. It is death metal, 4 damage death metal. Not too bad, though you're probably going to get some spawns. And that was damage to Disgruntled Goof, so oh god. Old zippy zippy death metal there. Luckily, it's still good. Taking damage, but it being protected by the glass armor still counts as flawless.
Zypher doesn't race, really? Is she not signed up?
She didn't sign up? Newt like this.
I probably should know that.
Zypher has been in Condor before, but...
Yeah, no, definitely.
Wait a minute. Jack got a Shrine of War?
Maya, right? Yeah. Did he?
Yeah, because those are black skeletons. So did he get... Okay, so the Shriner has been missed by Goof.
Yeah.
Although there's a Shrine of Peace
that's not
and
like,
a Jewel Dagger.
Yeah, that's not the end of the world, I think. I don't know.
No, Goof has the lead right now. But yeah, that's important. We've seen it time and again that not getting your Shriner matters. So
I hope his like teammates know, his scouts.
Oh, wait, what? Hold up. Let's get the replay on that because I did not see what happened. I just saw there was a hurt shopkeeper and then a dead Goof. He done goofed. Did he get snagged? Double bomb. Oh, wait, Dove. The Dove teleported him. Oh, God, that's the worst. That's why putting Dove down and bombing is, you got to use a different strat for bombing.
That's so brutal because he had, like, you know, you can make out a case for him having the solid edge with
also,
not having to deal with war and having a jeweled dagger.
Where he teleported to was a big meme, by the way.
I didn't see. I actually.
Yeah, because he could have teleported anywhere on the floor, and he teleported like 3 down and 1 left, or something. Also, Jack, you can't go down that trapdoor when you're big like that. You don't fit. But he is doing 10 damage, so he's got that going for him. Oh my God. I gotta say, just overall, the play has been sloppy. And I'm not blaming,
Totally,
I feel like it's awkward. It's not what everybody's used to, so that's probably why. But we have seen so many weird misplays and just strange stuff.
Yeah. It's like a weird amount of pushing, like in between speed and score or something.
Yeah, you're constantly like putting the throttle on and off, depending on whether you're looking for something. It's very unnatural.
I really wonder if scouting is actually kind of the problem.
I feel like the scouting has been a big issue. Am I calling Jack fat? I'm calling his cadence fat cadence. Standing there with that.
What is that rat? It's like
it's so weird. I love it though. I think it should be changed. Like, I think it needs to be this way.
You can't look at that
forever.
if you're like Blue Blimp and be like, oh yeah, that's how that should work.
This is normal,
right? Like,
I like it.
It looks stupid.
So
it's like
it's real weird.
The headless skeleton, like becoming a headless skeleton, but still standing there and then like shooting over. It's like, this is wrong.
The thing? Oh, that's right. If you bomb, that was such a weird thing. That's such an edge case that I saw recently. Well, not that recently, but when you bomb a Lord skeleton enough to knock its head off, but he's on the bomb when it blows up, he just stands there headless. It's so funny.
That makes sense. It's non-directional damage.
Yeah. So he's just standing there, headless. It's hilarious.
That one on Jax just now.
Was perfect. I gotta say, a 5 damage piercing dagger is pretty nice, though. Oh, never mind. Rip piercing.
Oh yeah.
That's gone.
So he's on 4 now. 4 shrines.
Ooh, that battle shovel. Yep, that is 4. He did. Yeah, he found the Shrine of War
in Zone 1. Yep.
So yeah, he's interesting that he picked War in the Shriner. I don't know what his other choices were, but I feel like War is not normally one you'd pick.
If your choice is like rhythm and
Risk.
Yeah, Risk is good though, unless you didn't have a bomb.
Yeah, that could.
But even then, Risk is still good.
Gives you a bunch of food and stuff. Maybe. Well, not glass. He got glass on that floor.
Right.
I don't know. These familiars
it is
though
weird,
are being
though.
really
right.
weird. Oh, trapdoor. Okay, wait. He got it though. Yeah, he got that floor's one, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Although he's not in great shape for health.
No. He's
certainly could be a lot worse, but.
Oh, War wasn't. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Blind Dump.
Yeah, no, it had to be because unless glass was in the Shriner, because I don't know if I actually saw the glass. I just saw them get it.
I thought Oh, okay. I guess you
No,
guys
well,
are right. I
in
really
Zone
thought
1,
Glass
Jack
was
got
out on
2.
the floor.
I'm pretty sure. War was Zone 1, Glass was Shriner. Okay, all right. But yeah, they did
right.
get 2 still.
We just had them mixed up.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I didn't actually see it, but because I saw Glass, I just assumed that was the shrine on that floor.
Yeah. No, same.
It happens, guys.
All right,
There's
all
only
right.
2 of us. All right, so Shrine...
And we have to, like, talk, right?
Yeah.
Like, referees, it's like, you know, that's all you're doing. Is
You can
paying
say that
attention
because
to
you ref.
Yeah.
I can't ever say anything because I don't know. Wasn't there a shrine on that floor? Did Jack miss it? I could have swore I saw it on the mini-map.
I don't know. He can skip one, though.
He can skip one, so he's fine. But I didn't even see it, but I did...
He might have gotten intel.
Oh,
if there
boy.
was one there, he might have gotten intel that it
That's
was rhythm
That's
or
not
something. Very much the correct call to skip rhythm in this.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Mac, remember that, like, me and Arachnus refed, like, every tournament for a year and a half before you guys joined?
Yep. Oh no, Goof going down in Zone 4. Oh, and it was
Yeah, he caught up.
it was blood.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
That was blood.
It was blood, and he took it, and then had no health with darkness, which is super sketchy. Oh, that's a trolly way to go. It was a freaking explodey, whatchamacallit, statue.
Yeah. That you can't tell the difference of because of darkness.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a
sucks.
perfectly reasonable way to go down. And this means that maybe, just maybe, we might be going into another best of 3. So
That evil eye. Just time to go fly down.
Whew. Yeah, seriously. It's good. The weird thing
It
about the
looks like
familiars is that you have to really, like, you kind of got to think more in advance than normally. Like, you really have to look
Yeah.
ahead for those things. I feel like
And
that,
like it's,
To a-
you have to look ahead of like all enemies that could possibly move into the square that the familiar is
right.
in.
So
right?
the evil eyes are even crazier because they move so far, or harpies. Although harpies are usually not as big of a deal.
And
But
there's just an electro zombie in the shop.
what are you doing there, silly Billy? Oh God, Jack, stop taking all this damage, please.
That is weird, actually.
Yeah, wait, why
'Cause
did
it
he
didn't
take
the
damage?
piercing damage one time? Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, okay. Him being hit is the bug that got me killed on my current cadence score PB, actually. Which is that if you hit a ogre or an orc from the front with piercing without enough damage to kill it, it just hits you. It doesn't get knocked back.
That's not good.
And there is some like debate over whether this is bug or like should this be
Oh.
changed to be like because writers, act like that too, and like do we change all of them?
I see.
But I think it clearly feels really bad.
Jack getting his 5th shrine there, and it's Shrine of Chance, the best one probably in this whole thing, I would say. I mean, Darkness is good, but scary. Shrine of Chance, though, is just like, great, this doesn't change anything for the negative.
Yeah, it's basically you like increase your shrine count without actually having to do anything.
Jack getting stomped on by a dragon there, NBD.
Yep.
I do like the rat with the electro zombies. He just kind of shoves
so
them.
stupid. Yeah. I really hate the.
It's so good.
It's
It's so good.
they at least need to make an animation so it looks less crappy, right?
It
Instead
does
of just
look
like
wicked weird. It's really strong against those deviled eggs, though. When you push them like Jack just did there.
Yeah. Because they get properly knocked back, unlike orcs.
Yeah, that's the difference. Oh God, Shrine of War, Dead Ringer. Even though it was fine, it's still scary. And of course, Shrine of War, Necrodancer. And we're not super safe.
If Jack finishes this off, we have a bracket reset.
We do have a not a bracket, just a set. We're not resetting the whole bracket.
Oh yeah. It's called a bracket.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
But yeah.
I am not as familiar with the whole bracket terms as you may be. That's a weird way to put it, though. Not really resetting the bracket.
It's just the individual bracket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is what they call it.
All right. I believe you. Still don't like it.
Piercing shouldn't Piercing shouldn't kill them if you don't have kill damage, but it should knock them back. It should do something so that they don't just smack you. I get the point about not wanting piercing to be more mindless.
Well, they do 1 damage
But
to
I
it,
don't-
right? And it should knock it back. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they do 1 damage and it hits you.
Man,
And
he
it's
was
like-
already back to zone 3. He was pushing so fast to try and come back. But that is it. GG. So, already swapping to Bard because he knows what's up. We're going to be pushing
Yep.
to a second set. We are resetting the bracket, as they say. So I don't know who's going to race this next one.
Yeah. I think you've got to pick your third group, right? I mean, you don't have
Do you
to,
want
but-
Tuffwo and Heather to go? Like, is that I don't know. I mean, Tuff has clutched out a couple races, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he won it against
Tuff
the no
looked
return
really good
team.
against Oblivion.
Yes.
Like, it was really impressive.
Yeah, they should stop putting them behind. It looks like they keep going with the exact same order now that I'm noticing.
Do they?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like the order's been consistent every time.